I am here at Beacons Festival. I feel soggy, I feel horrible, but keeping the vibes high. Our September girls, they've joined us here in the Preston. Hello girls, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
So you've only just got here, but you're going to be on stage soon. Have you played Beacons Festival before?
We have not played Beacons Festival before.
What are you expecting from the crowd today?
I'm expecting a lot of very wet people. Maybe some slightly miserable people. But hopefully, you know...
You're going to change that, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they'll turn up. That would be, that would be good. If there's people there.
I would be packing my tent would be packed and I would be at home in bed now.
So has it been a busy festival season for you guys?
No.
Awesome! Woo! So is Beacons the first festival then?
We did one in Ireland a couple of weeks ago, and we did a brilliant one in Holland a couple of weeks ago as well, called Best Kept Secret. That was really, really good. And I got to eat my dinner beside Frank Black, which was amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you speak to him? Or?
Oh, obviously not. I was just sitting there going, oh my God.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to say to the guy. Like, I'm sure he's heard it all before.
Say he probably wouldn't want to hear it. I'd imagine that. So, you know.
Well, we want to hear what you have to say at least. That's good, right? So let's take a trip down memory lane now. I'd like to hear like your favorite festival memory from the past.
I think my favorite, and it's probably my favorite gig of all time. I saw Orbital at a festival when I was about 9 or something. I wasn't 9, but like it was years ago, and that was amazing. And they're still like. I don't really listen to that much dance music anymore. I used to be really into it, but I'd say my top 2 gigs of all time are probably Orbital gigs.
Yeah.
Actually, my top 3 gigs of all time are probably Orbital gigs. They're amazing. So I'm gonna pick Orbital. I can't remember the name of the festival in Ireland in about 1954.
Nice, that's going way back. That's awesome. Okay, so if Beacons Festival, they decided they wanted to pack it in, they didn't want to book any bands anymore, and they handed it over to September Girls, who would be your 3 headliners for the weekend?
Ooh.
I saw Pulp a few years ago at Electric Picnic headlining, and they were amazing headliners. They were very good. Maybe Pulp for me. I don't know.
I don't know. Like
Alive
we can resurrect.
In terms of, I'm after getting really into Black Sabbath, so I'm gonna pick Black Sabbath, but maybe 70s Black Sabbath.
Okay, so like we need a time machine for that. That's cool.
The likelihood of us being the head bookers for a festival is as impossible as us getting a time machine. So I'd say, yeah, I'm gonna say 70s Black Sabbath.
So I've seen some really weird stuff at festivals. I'm sure you've seen some strange stuff too. What is the weirdest thing you have witnessed at a festival?
Well, I played a festival a few years ago. It was a different band, and we had sort of a dancer as one of. It was kind of like he's a bit like Bez, and he'd had a few the night before. We were playing on the Sunday, and we stayed up, I think, until probably about 11 in the morning until Sunday morning. He had a little kip and then played, and immediately following the performance went to the side of the stage and had a little puke off the side of the stage. That was
not unusual though.
I suppose it's not that unusual, yeah.
We've all puked at the side of a stage.
Usually it's not the people on stage though.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So is there going to be puking in your set today? Do you think? No.
We played last night, but we kept it reasonable.
Keep it real, right?
Reasonable. We don't keep it real, we keep it reasonable.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming to chat to us. It's been great. I'm going to hopefully catch you at set later. Yeah.
Sat.
Oh, sat. You're set.
You're sat.
My teeth are chattering. I can't even say words properly. You're sat later. It'll be great.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.